We are now going to look at how an editor or assistant editor invites reviewers. I'm in the system as an editor-in-chief. I'm going to go to all assigned submissions, which means it's been assigned to that person. In this case, I have an article here which has no reviewers yet attached to it. About in the middle, on the left-hand side, I see Invite Reviewers. If you want to be able to invite the reviewers for a manuscript, the manuscript has to have been checked, and it has to usually have been assigned to somebody. If you don't see the Invite Reviewers link, try using Search Manuscript to find the manuscript. It may be in a different folder than where you're looking. At the top, we see search for reviewers. All reviewers. If we know exactly who we want, we can put a name in, but in this case, I'm going to put a space in as a wildcard and search. That gives me the entire list of the people who are currently in the reviewer database. In general, each journal has a setting for how many reviewers are required, but you can change that number and bring it up or down depending on how many you need. Say that you need one reviewer. In principle, you would take one person to be invited straight away and one person to be waiting and to be used as an alternate if the first person says no. If the usual number for your journal is 2, you would invite 2 with 1 as an alternate or possibly 2 as an alternate. To do that, we just click. That's INV is invite, ALT is alternate. It tells you here information about that person, how well they've done in the past. It would also tell you if that person is involved with the manuscript that you're dealing with at present. So we click on 1 to be invited straight away and 1 as alternate. We then go to the bottom to proceed. If we need to, we can customize the letter. In general, they have 30 days to review once they've said yes or no. And we confirm and proceed. And then these 2 people have been invited. Now, if you go to search people and we look at our database, and this is a test site, so they're not real people, but all the same, you see here that the reviewer role is turned on. That must be turned on if you want to be able to use them. So if you don't see a name in that invite reviewer list and you know that they're in the system, it could be that this isn't turned on and then you need to do that. We can also add a new person if we need to. Register and select new reviewer. The only information you have to have is a first initial, and an email address. It warns me that there are already people in there with that email address. In this case, it doesn't matter. Here, you can see that the reviewer role has not been turned on yet, and I turn it on. The system wants a title because in the letters, it would take the title, the author's first initial and surname. It wants a country. You can put in more information, but you don't have to. In general, if you're registering a person here because you're going to send them a review invitation, you don't need to send the letter because when you invite them, it will give them their username and password. So we're going to register and not send the letter. and now this particular person is in there.